demonstrate this 5As. No heckling.
You can write it on the parking lot.
Yeah, that's right. Feel free to.
Okay, so thank you for coming in today for your blood test. I see here that the doctor has recommended you begin an exercise program. Is it okay if we spend some time today talking about that?
Sure. Really not much to talk about. I don't like to exercise.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
I just don't have the energy. I can't afford a fancy gym membership. And what is the use at my age? I'm an old man.
Okay, I get that. So what I'm hearing is that you have low energy at the end of the workday. Cost is definitely a factor, and it sounds like you're concerned about your health declining as you age, no matter what you do to take care of yourself. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I know it's supposed to be good for me, but every time I walk to the mailbox, I get winded. Isn't exercise supposed to be more than walking to the mailbox? I'm not sure how I can do that.
Yeah, I understand your concern. Getting winded is not easy. Let's take a look at your chart to make sure we aren't missing anything. Let's see, you don't have a history of smoking, asthma, or allergies. And according to your doctor, your cardiovascular health is good enough to recommend some light exercise. Okay, go ahead. So, can you tell me what you've done in the past for physical activity?
I don't really do much, and I haven't tried a lot. I've walked in the past with friends and with my wife. I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Yes, thank you. I do. I have a few ideas that might help. Do you mind if I share them with you?
No, please.
I certainly hear that when you talk about lack of energy and lack of money for a fancy gym membership, one of the best things about exercise is that it can give you more energy than taking it away. And if done the right way, you don't need a gym membership to exercise. So what I also heard is that you don't have a lot of energy and get winded going to the mailbox. What is the actual distance to your mailbox?
Well, I live out in the country, so it's like a quarter of a mile from my house to the mailbox. I usually just pick it up in the car on my way down the driveway, coming home.
A quarter of a mile is a long way. I can understand now why you get winded. A 15-minute walk to the mailbox and back and forth in the morning before work could be a great start, or even a 15-minute walk during the workday could help increase your exercise. Since you're having issues with energy, walking could help. It's an easy way to start small with some exercise. How might that sound?
Well, it sounds okay, but you know, the weather can be really bad. I don't really like getting any exercise in the real cold or really hot.
Absolutely, that is a really good point. I have some good websites and apps for exercising indoors. If that's more what you would like, you could check them out until your next appointment. They are very low impact, and you could find something that might be better suited to your needs or something you like. Is that something you might be interested in?
Yeah, I guess I could take a look at the websites. I do like to research stuff, and finding something easy to start with seems like a good idea. I guess right now the weather isn't so bad. I'd be willing to try to walk to the mailbox to see how that goes. Or maybe I could see if my wife wants to take a short walk in the morning. We both have gained some weight recently, and I know that walking would help with that.
Thank you for being so willing to try something new. Now let me ask you this. How many times a week for the next 2 weeks do you think you could walk to the mailbox or do some other kind of exercise that you might research?
I don't know, 2 or 3 maybe?
Okay, it sounds like you're willing to try. Your charts don't show any restrictions regarding exercise. What else do you think you need to get started?
I don't think anything really. I think that'll work for me. I don't really need anything else to get started. I'll talk to my wife about this tonight.
Great. It sounds like you're dedicated to increasing your physical activity. I think you're going to feel a little difference in a few weeks if you start doing just even this little bit of activity. So just to recap, we're going to walk to the mailbox a few times a week, or ask your wife to join you for a couple evening walks, or if you don't want to do the mailbox or the weather isn't right, try some exercises from the websites you researched a few times a week. Is it okay if I call you in a couple weeks to see how it's going and address any questions that might come up?
Sure. Sounds good. Next Friday I'm off work, so that'd be a great time to call. Thanks for your help.
Yeah. Thank you. Please give me a call if anything comes up before Friday, or if you need anything, and I look forward to talking to you.